Good day, and I am so happy to be back at the Old World Soap Shop YouTube channel. I have been missing in action, and I am just so excited to be making a soap today, kind of like a fall inspired soap. Tell you where I've been. First of all, I went to Oregon, so from Tennessee to Oregon. Then we moved to North Carolina, and then with all that going on, there was just a lot of things going on there with the move, as you can imagine. And then we found out that after 19 years of marriage, we are pregnant. So yeah, just a lot going on. So anyways, I'm back and I'm going to make a soap today that has orange, in this order probably, orange, patchouli, and then equal parts of cinnamon and cedarwood. Cinnamon is very low, but the scent is still very strong that it will come through. But you definitely will always want to use the recommended percentage from the IFRA, but especially for cinnamon, because people can have very bad skin reactions if you put extra in. So, I mean, I will go around to different markets and smell certain soaps, and it smells very strongly of cinnamon. Sometimes I wonder, is this really? Because mine never come out that strong. But it's very important, especially if it's a body soap, not just for your hands, to be using the right percentages there. And today when I was looking at my oils, I realized I don't have coconut oil. So I do have lots of olive oil, lots of shea butter, cocoa butter, and castor oil. I also have some sunflower and jojoba, a few others. But for the soap today, I'm going to be formulating a new recipe that I've never made before. So I'll let you know what I'm using, and then we'll cut it in a couple days and see how it turns out by doing like a lather test. So yeah, that's going to be olive oil primarily with shea and cocoa, and that will kind of help harden it up. Yeah, so anyways, I'm looking for, and then the castor oil, which will help make it bubbly and nice and soothing. So I'm going to go ahead and formulate that recipe at my computer over here and figure out all the oils that I will be putting in and the different ratios, percentages, and then I'll get back to you. And I think I'm gonna be coloring, I meant to get pumpkin puree, but my brain is just, I've been diagnosed with hypothyroidism, I'm hypoglycemic, so low glucose, anemic, and low platelets. So I've been wondering why I'm extra tired this pregnancy, but that's why, because I'm low on it. So anyways, we're gonna be figuring that out soon too, but I think that it's kind of making me forgetful. I'm just so tired. But anyways, so that I can still get that beautiful yellowish color, I'm gonna be using the ground turmeric that I have right here, and that does a beautiful job at coloring your soaps. So I will show you what it looks like. And I might just do part of it with the ground turmeric, leave the other part just plain natural white, and maybe just swirl it in. I think that'd look really pretty. So I'll show you in a bit. Okay, so here I have my lye that I am adding into my water. I ended up going with 70 ounces of batter, so I have 8.88 ounces of lye into 19.60 ounces of water. And right after mixing together, it gets as hot as 111 degrees, and it will get hotter. So now I am going to mix together my oils, just measuring them out. And this is the orange. And I use 3% orange, 1.5% of patchouli, 0.80% of cinnamon, and I ended up with 1% of cedarwood. I just put an old washcloth up there because I do not want the oil dripping. If I can help it, I want it to catch it before it falls. I wish you could smell it. It smells so good, the combination. Now I do have my mask on, but when I took it off, that's how I know. It smells really, really good. It kind of gives like a spicy orange scent. I might call it that, orange spice. So here I am adding in the kaolin clay. I did 4 scoops. And this is the container I'm adding in my liquid oils into because they do not need to be melted down. So here's the olive oil. And next is the castor oil. Okay, and then I am measuring my hard oils. Here's the cocoa butter. These cocoa butter pieces are so convenient because especially when you're using like small batches for lip balm or body butter or something, you can just break them in half. With the other kind of bricks, you can't really do that. I mean, it's very, very hard. You have to cut through like with a huge butcher knife, it feels like. Now here's the shea butter. I have several of those glass containers I keep it in. All right, here's the melted hard oils that I'm just going to be mixing in with the liquid oils. Just get every last drop. And here's my essential oil mixture with kaolin clay that I am adding into all of the soap oils, the soapy oils. Cannot wait to do the lather test. That will be probably on tomorrow's video. So 94 degree for the oils and 112 degrees for the lye solution. We're combining them here. And time to mix. So everything is in there that needs to be in there. There is the colorant set aside with the turmeric powder with a little bit of oil in there that I will end up adding some of this batter to. So that it has like that two-tone color going on. And we're almost done because I just want a light trace so that I can kind of get some kind of swirl in my batter. Natural colors are not as poppin' as micas or different things like that. But I still do like the appearance. It definitely looks more natural, even with the kind of faded or pale. But this did come out pretty good. I know that there's a lot of different clays and powders you can use that pop a little bit more. They're quite a bit more expensive than something like turmeric powder. But anyways, I'm very happy with the outcome, and you'll see at the end. Let's try not to make a mess. Okay, so now we're going to kind of drop it in there and go back and forth and get those swirls in. I have a little piece, a metal piece that I used that actually came from a Melissa and Doug toy set of my kids. It was from like a musical instrument. And so here it is, and I always use it. It works really, really well. So they didn't use it anymore, and I thought, hey, that would be a great instrument for swirling. And it always has been, so it's worked out well. Just going in there with figure eights and kind of swirling back and forth. And then I'm going to get the rest of the batter, kind of plop it on top, and redesign that top portion. I'm not going to mess with the inside of it because I don't want it to like blend too much together in the inside, but I'll go back over the top. Try to use every bit of that soap. Makes a beautiful orange color, which is that turmeric powder. And then that white color is really just, it's nothing. But I think that's a beautiful tone also of white. So, and when it cures, it does fade up a little bit, like I said, through the cure. But it's still very, very pretty when cut through, and I will be steaming the tops. So the next video you can see what it looks like completely steamed and what the lather looks like without the coconut oil, which will be fun to see. I'll probably grab a loofah, not like a real loofah, but one of those synthetic ones, just to kind of get a good lather. So I'm trying to figure out here what looks best on top. I like the idea of the swirls, but then I did too many. So I'm going to start over. And that looks good. Sometimes the simpler the better. So there we go. That's it. Swirly and twirly. So here is the soap cuts 2 days later. The big reveal. And as you can tell, it did fade a little bit on top. There's some soda ash, and that is why the next video I'm going to show you what it looks like steamed and lathered. But today I will show you what the cuts look like on the inside and what it looks like being stamped. Like always, this is my favorite part. It's just so fun holding that huge block in your hands. So there it is, nice color. I love the natural color that the soap makes. And the orange color just turned out so pretty. I love that two-tone. This smells so good. The scent really came through. And it does have that orange, definitely. And I can smell the cinnamon. It smells a little earthy. It's so nice. Turned out really nice looking. Smells really good. That kaolin clay sure does a good job of anchoring the scent. And those are my big blocks. But I'm going to cut them. That would be nice, though, to just have a big, huge bar like that. It's a good looking fall soap. All right, so I'm going to stamp a few. I have my stamp and my rubber mallet. And there's a tiny bit of soap pieces in there from last time, but that's okay. And here it is. Well, this is the boring part. I'm just stamping away, getting everything stamped. But to end this video, I just want to wish you a happy fall, and I hope that this has inspired you to try something new. It was supposed to be fall themed, and I think I did accomplish that, all while using 100% essential oils and natural colorants. So hopefully this inspires you to try something new or try something like this. And yes, again, I hope that you have a wonderful, beautiful fall and autumn, and that you just enjoy the festivities it brings. And this is definitely our favorite time over here in North Carolina. The South just really gets too hot to bear in the summertime, so we're looking forward to the cooler weather and being outside more and planting our trees, our fruit trees. So that will be fun. This is the time to do it, in the fall. So until next time, have wonderful days and try something new. Bye. Thanks for watching.